Michael was driving home after a long day at work when, as he rounded a bend on the isolated mountain road, his eyes widened in surprise. There, standing by the roadside, was a bear. It was rare to see a bear so close to civilization, but what really grabbed his attention was the bear's behavior. Its eyes were filled with concern and it seemed to be signaling for help. Curiosity and concern flooded Michael's heart as he cautiously approached. To his shock, the bear wasn't alone. Lying beside her were two tiny cubs whimpering softly. They appeared frail and weak, as though they had been without proper care for some time. Realizing the bear was seeking help for her young, Michael's heart filled with compassion. But before we start, smash the like button and make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and hit that notification bell so that you won't miss any new stories. Tears welled up in Michael's eyes as he comprehended the bear's desperate situation. It was clear to him that she was unable to transport her cubs to safety. The realization of a mother's plea for her vulnerable offspring struck him deeply, and he couldn't hold back his emotions. Bursting into tears, Michael knelt down beside the bear, gently stroking her fur and reassuring her. In that moment, he felt a profound connection with the wild creatures before him. He knew he had to act quickly to ensure the safety of the bear family. With a sense of urgency, Michael reached for his phone and dialed the number of a local veterinarian he knew could help. Through sobs, he explained the situation, his voice quivering with a mix of empathy and determination. The vet, understanding the gravity of the situation, immediately agreed to assist. It wasn't long before the veterinarian and their team arrived on the scene. They set up a safe enclosure and prepared to transport the bear family to a nearby animal sanctuary. Working together, they gently loaded the bear and her cubs into a specialized vehicle designed to accommodate wild animals. The mother bear watched intently as her cubs were placed in the vehicle, her eyes never leaving them. As Michael watched the bear family being driven away, a mix of emotions overwhelmed him. He felt relief knowing they were in good hands, but also sadness at saying goodbye to the creatures who had captured his heart. Nevertheless, he knew he had made a difference in their lives. Days turned into weeks, and Michael couldn't shake the memory of the bear family. He often found himself wondering how they were doing, whether they had adapted to their new environment. His concern grew until he could no longer resist the urge to check on them. Michael decided to visit the animal sanctuary, hoping to catch a glimpse of the bears he had grown so fond of. When he arrived, the staff welcomed him warmly and offered to give him a tour. As they walked through the sanctuary, Michael's heart raced with anticipation. Finally, they reached the enclosure where the bear family was housed. Michael's eyes scanned the area, and his heart leapt with joy when he saw the mother bear and her cubs. The cubs were playing energetically, their once frail bodies now robust and healthy. The sanctuary staff expressed their gratitude for Michael's quick thinking and compassion that had saved the lives of the bears. From that day forward, Michael became an advocate for wildlife conservation, dedicating his time and resources to protect and preserve the natural habitats of these magnificent creatures. He understood that a single act of kindness could ripple through the world, creating a better future for both humans and animals alike. Michael's involvement with the sanctuary deepened over time. He volunteered regularly, assisting with animal care, habitat restoration projects, and educational programs. He shared his story with visitors, hoping to inspire others to take action in protecting wildlife. His passion for conservation grew, and he found a sense of purpose he had never felt before. One night, as Michael was reviewing some sanctuary reports, he received a call from the lead veterinarian. The voice on the other end was urgent and filled with concern. "Michael, we need your help. We have another emergency situation." Michael's heart sank as he listened to the veterinarian explain that another bear had been found in distress, this time a male bear with severe injuries. The bear had wandered into a nearby village, and locals had reported seeing it limping and bleeding. The sanctuary team needed all hands on deck to rescue the bear and provide it with the necessary medical treatment. Without hesitation, Michael agreed to help. He quickly gathered supplies and headed to the location provided by the veterinarian. As he drove through the night, his mind raced with thoughts of the injured bear. He hoped they would reach it in time. When Michael arrived, he found the bear lying near a cluster of trees, its fur matted with blood. The sight was heartbreaking, but Michael pushed his emotions aside and focused on the task at hand. The sanctuary team worked efficiently, sedating the bear and carefully transporting it back to the sanctuary. The following hours were tense as the veterinary team worked tirelessly to treat the bear's wounds. Michael stayed by the bear's side, offering whatever support he could. The bear's injuries were severe, but the team was determined to save its life. Days turned into a blur of medical treatments and round-the-clock care. Michael barely left the bear's side, forming a bond with the injured creature. He marveled at the bear's resilience and will to survive, drawing inspiration from its strength. As the bear slowly recovered, Michael felt a sense of fulfillment and pride. He knew that his actions had made a tangible difference, not just for the bear he had rescued, but for all the animals the sanctuary supported. His dedication to conservation had grown into a lifelong commitment. Months later, Michael received another update from the animal sanctuary. The bear he had helped rescue had fully recovered and was thriving in its new environment. The sanctuary staff praised Michael for his unwavering dedication and compassion, acknowledging the vital role he had played in the bear's recovery. Michael's journey from a chance encounter with a bear on the side of the road to becoming a passionate advocate for wildlife conservation had come full circle. He had found his calling, a purpose that gave his life meaning and direction. The bonds he had formed with the animals he had helped were a testament to the power of empathy and the profound impact one person could make. Reflecting on his experiences, Michael realized that every act of kindness, no matter how small, had the potential to create a ripple effect, touching lives and inspiring change. His story became a beacon of hope for others, a reminder that compassion and determination could make a difference in the world. As he stood at the sanctuary, watching the bears roam freely in their protected habitat, Michael knew that he had found his true purpose. He vowed to continue his work, advocating for the preservation of wildlife and the natural world, ensuring that future generations could experience the beauty and wonder of the creatures he had come to love. But Michael's journey was far from over. The sanctuary's success in saving the bears had attracted attention, and soon more people came forward with stories of animals in distress. Michael found himself at the forefront of a growing movement, rallying communities to protect and restore natural habitats. One evening, while reviewing sanctuary reports, Michael received a message from a local ranger. The ranger had discovered a series of traps set by poachers in a nearby forest, threatening the lives of several endangered species. The news was alarming, and Michael knew immediate action was needed. Rallying the sanctuary team, Michael organized a rescue mission to remove the traps and ensure the safety of the animals. Equipped with the necessary tools and accompanied by local volunteers, they ventured into the dense forest under the cover of night. The operation was perilous, but their determination to protect the wildlife fueled their efforts. As they carefully dismantled the traps, Michael couldn't help but think of the bears he had saved. Their plight had ignited a fire within him, driving him to fight for the preservation of all creatures. The rescue mission was a success, and the team managed to remove all the traps without incident. The sense of accomplishment was palpable, and Michael knew they had made a significant impact. The following months were a whirlwind of activity. Michael worked tirelessly to raise awareness about the threats facing wildlife, organizing fundraisers, educational programs, and community events. The sanctuary became a hub of conservation efforts, attracting support from people of all walks of life. One day, Michael received an invitation to speak at an international wildlife conservation conference. The opportunity was a testament to his dedication and the impact of his work. Standing before a global audience, Michael shared his journey from the chance encounter with the bear to the ongoing fight against poaching and habitat destruction. His words resonated with the audience, inspiring others to take action in their own communities. The conference was a turning point, marking the beginning of a larger movement dedicated to preserving the natural world. Michael's story became a symbol of hope, a reminder that one person's compassion could ignite a wave of change. As the years passed, Michael continued his work with unwavering dedication. The sanctuary expanded, incorporating new programs and initiatives to protect endangered species and restore ecosystems. Michael's legacy grew, touching the lives of countless animals and people. Reflecting on his journey, Michael felt a deep sense of fulfillment. He had found his true purpose, dedicating his life to the preservation of the natural world. The bonds he had formed with the animals and the community he had built were a testament to the power of compassion and determination. One evening, as the sun set over the sanctuary, Michael stood by the bear enclosure watching the cubs play under their mother's watchful eye. The journey had been long and challenging, but the rewards were immeasurable. He knew that every act of kindness, every effort to protect the wildlife, was a step toward a better future. In that moment, Michael realized that his journey was not just about saving animals, it was about creating a world where humans and wildlife could coexist in harmony. He had found his calling, and he vowed to continue his work, ensuring that future generations could experience the beauty and wonder of the natural world. The story of Michael and the bear became a legend, a beacon of hope and inspiration. It was a reminder that one person's compassion could ignite a movement, creating a ripple effect that touched lives and changed the world. And so, Michael's legacy lived on, a testament to the power of kindness, determination, and the unwavering belief in a better future for all living creatures.